Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Chris. I am part of Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube, and today we're going to be talking about our spreadsheet. We do give this spreadsheet away for free. There is a link down in our description below, and that will take you to a website where you can download and get yourself a copy of the spreadsheet for free. And this video is just going to be going over some frequently asked questions that we've been getting over the past couple weeks, and hopefully we'll be able to answer all those. But if you do have a question that we don't go over in this video, please do leave it down in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer it as soon as I can. So before we get into the questions, I do want to mention I am working on a couple quick updates that I'm going to send out. You can update it if you want. You don't have to update your spreadsheet. But it's going to include a few extra features that are commonly requested. I'm getting a lot of requests of the same thing, and it just makes sense for me to quickly work on them and push them out to you guys so that you can use them for this coming year, for 2022. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will be notified as soon as we do have that available for you guys to download and update your current spreadsheet. All right, so I'm going to jump right in to the first question that I'm going to answer, and that is, I thought this was free. How come I have to pay for it? So this is something that a lot of people are running into with the Gumroad website. So if you click the link down in our description to get the spreadsheet, you're going to come to this page here, and then you're going to click this pink button that says I want this, but it's not going to let you do anything because it's saying right here you have to type something in. Now I do advertise that this is completely free, as you can even see right here on the page. It is $0. The only thing you have to do with Gumroad is you have to physically type 0. So just type 0 there, then say I want this. You have to type in your email address, and it will give you a copy of the spreadsheet that way. So I think that's a very common thing that people are running into. Obviously, if you do want to help support the channel, you can put a dollar amount in there if you would like. You certainly do not need to, but if you did want to help support us, you can do that. I do recommend that you download the spreadsheet before you send any money, just to see if you like it and if it's going to work for your business. And then once you get using it and if it does improve your business, then you can always come back and re-download and put money in there. Or you can look down in our description, and we do use a app called Buy Me a Coffee, and you can buy us a coffee through that. All right, so now that you have a copy of the spreadsheet, it's going to look something like this. And the next biggest question that we have, and I think I've already fixed this, but if you've clicked the link before just a couple days ago, you're going to have to make yourself a copy. So as of me making this video, this frequently asked questions video, if you do click the link to download and type in 0 to Gumroad, and then you add in your email address, you will come to this page here, which says copy document. Would you like to make a copy of Reseller Spreadsheet? And then just click make a copy, and that will give you a blank copy to use in Google Sheets. You can come up here and rename your sheet whatever you like. I do have a sheet already here that we're working on for this video, though. So if you are running into the problem of not being able to edit anything in this sheet here, say you've clicked the link and you're not able to make any edits. As you can see, I'm trying to type in here. The issue is this is the master copy of the spreadsheet. And since it's the master spreadsheet, there is no way for you to edit it. It is view only. And what a lot of people are doing is trying to request access to edit this. Now, the issue with that is if you try to request to edit access, that's requesting to edit access on the master copy. And that's not really going to help you, because then if anybody has access to that, it's going to be the same sheet, and you're all going to be editing the same sheet. So what you're going to need to do if you're at this page and you are stuck and can't edit anything, go up here to click File, Make a Copy, and then save a copy to your drive. And then that copy will be fully editable by you, and then you can use it for personal use. No one else will have access to your copy. Now, another big question that we're having is the dashboard isn't working. What am I doing wrong? So say you've started working on your inventory. I've got a few things in here. You've recorded your inventory and you've marked a few sales, as you can see over here. Now, marking a sale on this spreadsheet just means you type in a date sold, add in all this stuff over here. on the light blue side. And once you do that, it should populate the dashboard, but it's not. So what's going wrong? Well, odds are you haven't selected a date to view in the dashboards. So once you mark stuff sold in this column here, that will populate the dashboard with being able to select those dates. So you have to have something marked sold first on the date sold column, and then you can select those dates from your dashboard here. So then you just select there, and then it will populate the data from your inventory sheet based on what you have selected. So if you have multiple weeks or months there, that's why you can't see them. You can see over here on the weeks as well. You just select the weeks that you want to view, and you're good. Everything should populate there. If you're not seeing things populate there, what I would recommend is coming over here in the very corner, top corner above column R, push that plus sign, and that's going to reveal all this stuff on the side. You do not want to edit this. This is what actually populates the dashboard. So if you do make edits here, it's going to ruin the dashboard. But as you can see, as things are marked sold, it will populate the data here. Let's just show you, for example, if this item sells or sold today, for instance. It is the 9th of January. And you'll see that once I marked that as sold, it populated the sale month and the sale week. So that's where the spreadsheet is pulling the information from these columns here. So if I demark it, it will erase that information. Again, you're not going to want to edit any of this information on this side because that will mess up your dashboard. If you do happen to make a mistake and edit anything, what I would recommend is taking the data from something that you have messed up. Say it was this line 4 here. Select all this information, Control C to copy, and then paste it down here. Push Control V and make sure you click this paste values only, or you can push Shift Control V and that will paste just the values. That'll keep you from copying any kind of formulas or anything like that. You just want the data in this case, so just push Shift Control V to paste. And then if we scroll over here, it should be populating that data and we should be good. It would probably be best if you keep this all hidden over here just so that you're not accidentally getting into that part of the spreadsheet, and then you should be good. All right, another big question I am getting is, well, not a question. I do get a lot of questions as to why things broke, but another reason people are breaking their dashboard is because they're adding columns. Now, if you look at these dashboards here, this information, these formulas are very based on your column. And if I added a column here, so let me say I want to add, let's say next to purchase date, let's say list date. This is one of the big requests that I've been given, and I am going to include a new column for a list date in the update that I'm coming out with in the next couple weeks. But let's insert a column here. Let's insert one to the left, and okay, good. Now I can know what my list date was, right? Well, now that's going to mess up the dashboard. As you can see, everything's gone because it's not able to pull the data that it had from the columns on the other side. So if you did something like that, you could delete the column if you know exactly what you did, and it should fix it. As you can see, it worked. If you've done a lot of editing, what I recommend is making a new copy of the master copy of the spreadsheet. You should be able to see that in your Google Sheets. Just make yourself a new copy and then copy and paste your data again and just start fresh. Yes, unfortunately, with the dashboard and with Google Sheets, we're not able to easily add in columns. What I'm going to do in the next update of the spreadsheet is have some columns in here that you can use to customize. That way you don't have to add anything. You could just change the information on it, and I'll likely have them hidden, and you can just unhide them and use them as whatever you want. That does bring up another quick question that we have, and say for instance you don't want to use like this column sourced by. You can't really delete a column either just like adding a column, that will mess up the dashboard. So what you want to do, if you don't use anything and you just want it out of your way, just right click on the column up here and just click hide column, and that will just get it out of your view. You won't ever have to see it again. If you do happen to want to see it again, just click that button up there and it will reveal it. But that's going to be the easiest way to hide anything you don't want to see or use, and just use this other things that you want to use. All right, another big question that I do get a lot on this spreadsheet is, why are the formulas not working? I've pasted it into Excel and they don't work. Well, this spreadsheet was made specifically for Google Sheets. I personally don't even have a copy of Excel or Microsoft Office. Now that is a reason why. Obviously, I'm not going to make a spreadsheet on something I don't even own. But when we started making the spreadsheet, we really wanted it to be available to anybody, right? You do have to buy Excel. It is a paid program. Obviously, if you have a new computer, you might have a copy on there. But not everybody uses Windows computers. But everybody can use a Google account and use Google Sheets. It is a free software. And one of the big reasons why I like using Google Sheets is because it is cloud-based. I don't really know if Excel is even cloud-based at this point. But, you know, Kathy and I, we do use our spreadsheet on the go a lot when we're outsourcing or out of the house or anything. If something sells and we need to know how much something weighs or whatever, it's nice to be able to pull it up on our phone and get that information at any time whenever we need it. So having it cloud-based is really important for us, and having it free for our viewers is very important to us as well. So unfortunately, if you use Excel and you don't have any interest in using Google Sheets, this probably is not the spreadsheet for you. But, you know, again, Google Sheets is free and you can use both. You just have to use this spreadsheet with Google Sheets only. All right, and so the last thing I want to go over in this video today is if you do happen to want to add columns. You can add columns to the spreadsheet. The only thing is you have to add it after everything that I already have, and that will not interfere with any of the formulas. So if you want to add a column, you can go ahead and you might need to unhide this section over here. And these columns are actually unused. X, Y, Z are unused. You could use any of those. But the easiest thing to do is just click on column Z and add one column, insert one column to the right. Now, since it grouped that column in with this hidden column, what we're going to have to do is ungroup all of those. So just right click on this group here, remove group. That will remove that group there. So to group them all together, you just select the columns. Let's just grab through Z, right click, view more column actions, and then group columns S through Z. And that will let you be able to hide them again easily. So once you have those columns hidden, you can click on here. It's going to be just a white top. All you have to do if you want to add some color is click on whatever you want to copy. Click this little paint format roller here, and then click the new cell. Then if we want to keep track of date listed, we can just do that. And then start putting dates in there. And then whenever I do have the updated version come out, you'll have the information and you can easily copy and paste it into the new spreadsheet that you'll be able to get from us. I'm only saying this because you might want to be keeping track of that right now until I do have that version available for you. If you don't want to worry about it, I wouldn't worry about it for right now, but I'm going to try to get that new copy of the spreadsheet out as soon as I can, and that will be included in that as well. But if you do just want to add any columns to the right, you are more than welcome to do so after all that stuff on the right that I have there. Another quick thing, this isn't a very frequent question that I've been getting, but if you want to add a new tab, say you want to keep track of expenses or mileage, you're welcome to add any number of tabs to the spreadsheet. That's not going to affect any of the dashboard. And I am going to add an expenses and a mileage tab in the update that I'm going to be putting out soon, as well as a little bit of a different version of the dashboard, more text-based and not graphical-based. Kathy likes to see all the numbers, and it's going to have a breakdown of month to month, including all the mileage and expenses and all that. So it's going to have a really good overview of your year, and so that's going to be coming out with that as well. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. All right, guys, those were the most frequently asked questions that I've been getting on this spreadsheet specifically. So if you didn't see your question get answered here, do leave it down in the comments below. All right, guys, I hope you are enjoying the spreadsheet and it's working out for you well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to get updates on this spreadsheet in the future. Every time I do put out an update on the spreadsheet, I will put a video going over all the updates as well. So that will be an easy way for you to keep up to date on the new spreadsheet. You will also get an email whenever I have a link available on Gumroad. But this is going to be the best place to find out how to actually use the new update and what's going on in the updates. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to get your copy of the free spreadsheet down in the link below, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.